Okay, we'll just go ahead and talk about control structures. Now, control structures. So what does the name suggest? Control. Control, we all know control is controlling something. So here in JavaScript context, the controlling is controlling the flow of execution. Okay, controlling the flow of execution. And structure is a block here, like say a module, a block or module. Okay, now how can I control the flow of execution? So what exactly the flow of execution? Okay, I write a script here. I'll say every time I write a script, I write inside my script here. So okay, what I do is like I just keep on writing. I don't write the actual code. Line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, like such. I write pretty some statements over there. Now the execution happens. It starts from line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, line 5, 6, 7, and it goes until it reaches this particular point. Like hey, this script is closed now. Okay, done. I mean the execution of the script must be closed now. Now I don't want what I want to do really is I want to have some logic. It should skip line 3 alternatively. Let's say just an example. It should skip line 3 alternatively. Like first time it has to execute line 3, and next time I run the script, it should execute. It should not execute line 3. So that's what I say, controlling the flow of the execution. So how can I do? What I say, how can I do that? I can do that by giving some conditions. Hey, meet this condition, then only execute this code. If you fail to meet this condition, then don't execute the code. So it's all about giving a condition to execute the code. I mean, instead of like actual execution, JavaScript is not executable code. It's just parsing the code. I say more. It's a proper word, but I call it as execution. So whenever I say execution, remember that the internal meaning is parsing it. Like parsing is just interpreting it. Okay, there is he says var first number equal to 10. That means okay, this is a variable. Its name is first number and its value is 10. So it's only parsing. It's not executing. But I say execution because that's how I got habituated to talk about parsing. Okay, don't get confused over there. This code is not executable. This code is just parsable or interpretable. Okay, so now as I told a while back, like it's all about giving a condition. If the condition is met, yeah, then pass my code or execute my code. Let me just go back to execute. Okay, execute my code. So like such, this is condition. So there must be something to check for these conditions, right? There should be something to check for these conditions. Those checking that that something is our control structure. So these control structures, okay, what they do is like they evaluate a condition. If the condition is met, they execute the code. If the condition is not met, okay, it again depends upon the developer to choose, okay, where to go, what's next, what should happen. Okay, so likewise we have two types of control structures. Okay, I always say conditional statements. Those are, the first one is if and the second one is switch case. Okay, the first is if, the second is switch case. So now I'll just give the general syntax of if, then a condition, then a condition. So if the condition is true, then come here and just do this action or whatever, execute this or pass this. If the condition is false, okay, it won't go into the actually, it just avoids it. Okay, the condition is not met, it just avoids it and comes here. This is our normal flow. So again here this is the normal flow. Okay, when I say this double forward slashes, what does it mean? What does this mean? These two lines here? And exactly. So I'm just going through the programming structure, like I just wanna write some comments or so, assuming it to be programming. Okay, so like such, that's a general if condition. If the condition is false, it executes the normal flow, whatever is there. So, but sometimes I want to, it's there, it's looping. We're going there. Yeah, it's a part of control structure too, but looping statements. We go there. The next class is looping. So immediately after this class, maybe I don't know if I remember our Firebug. Yeah, then it will be on Tuesday. If not, the looping statements will be on what do you say, Monday. Okay, fine. So that is one statement wherein I'm just checking for a condition and executing it. Now there is a second type. The second type, I'll write it here. I'll just okay. The second type is, now I check the condition. Okay, I check the condition. Then here I'll say, okay, do this action if it is true. Okay, now I want to I just want to control even if the condition is false also. So if the condition is false, then I say yes. Okay, it's just like general English, like if this, do this, if not, else, do this. Okay, if else, then do this action. So now this time I'm controlling I'm controlling the whole of the thing, like even if it's false also, I'm asking you to do something else. Okay, this is general if else. The first one is normal if condition, there is no else condition, only I'm checking for if the condition is true or not. Okay, in the second case, what I'm doing is I want to execute the code even if the condition is false also, making it in else condition. Okay, if this condition is false, then it jumps to here. Okay, that's again one set of control structure or conditional statement. Now there is one more. Now at this time I have multiple conditions in a single scenario. This whole scenario is single scenario. Let's say, for instance, for example, okay, for example, I say I have 5 numbers. Okay, I want to find the biggest of all. So how do I do? How do I write the logic? So let's write pseudo logic. What I do, I'll take 2 numbers at a time. Okay, I'll take 2 numbers at a time. Then I'll once 2 numbers, then 2 numbers. Then I'll take the final number. Right? This is how I compare 2 numbers. Out of these 2 numbers, I'll check for the the biggest number. Then I'll compare with the next number. So in this case, there are multiple scenarios. One number is to 4 numbers. Okay,